Muhammad, who is here with us, and he is the community liaison officer for Nansana. And yes, we shall be talking in that space. So you all know and you are aware that politics is here. This is 2025. We are going to be having the primaries and all that. But of course, it is a hit up until January 2026, where we shall be having the general elections. But all this period is always on tension because of the elections that are scheduled for the upcoming year. Of course, but just like I said, we'll start with the primaries and all that. So even is it yesterday or a few days back, I managed to see a minister exchanging words with a competitor who apparently is going to be also contesting on the same seat. But of course, the people there that were gathered, cheering and all those things. So we want to see how peaceful can this be, and also there is an aspect, majorly the young people, by the way, we're always taken up by these waves of politics and all that, and the elections and all that. It is always the young people that are there shouting and all those things. How can you not be lured is part of the discussion today. So we're going to be talking about a topic of ensuring peace during this political season that we are in already. So with me is ASP Sebuliba Muhammad, just like I told you, is the community liaison officer for Nansana. It is a pleasure to have you once again, ASP.
My pleasure too, brother.
Good morning.
Good morning. As you said, Sebuliba Muhammad, community liaison officer, Nansana. I greet you all, our viewers, and stay blessed.
Wow. Yeah. So just like I said, we are here. We are headed into the politics season, and it is always a season of tension.
Yes.
Even peace sometimes always deteriorates somehow, somewhere. We saw a number of some number of people lost lives the other political season due to the unfortunate happenings that occurred. Okay. So looking at this, first and foremost, what is on ground right now?
Yeah, as you've said, my brother, life matters. And as police, our major role is to protect life and property. And we call upon Ugandans that your life matters. Today is not more important than tomorrow, but your today can determine your tomorrow. Therefore, when you're doing things of negligence for your life, mind about tomorrow. One of the things that we've seen, people love others and fail to love themselves. In this season, whereby we are going to be entering into a new session in politics, as police, we are there to guide you on how you should move. That is because we are calling upon these youths, because youths come and indulge in such things when they don't even have an idea. It is bandwagon. When they see someone shouting, they all on that side. When they see this one doing this, they all without focus. But we call upon the youths to have focus, mind about your life, and know that today, after today is done, what about tomorrow? Politics will never end, but how are you doing your politics? We in Uganda, there is democracy. Everyone has a right to do what he or she wants, but when you're doing it, mind about another party, because your freedom or the way you express your way, it might not be the way I express. Therefore, mind about when you're doing this in this season, mind about other parties that are part of you. Don't be self-centered. These people, sometimes that is why we let people express their feelings. We let people do how they feel they're supposed to do. But when you're doing it, mind about another party. Yes, I'm doing this, but is it affecting another person? Because in this, we don't want these people to lose their life due to negligence. Because someone can ride a motorcycle on the road because he's campaigning for someone, he brings down the stud and start rotating around, not knowing that that thing can cause loss of life. Therefore, we call upon the youths, because the major role as police is to guide you on how you live, because we can't be in a country without people, and we can't be in a country where there is negligence. Therefore, we come in to guide you on how you should do things, on how you should move, on how you should protect your life. Okay. And because majorly this thing affects the youths, because the way they do their things is they don't mind about more. They think they are the cowboys. Because in those days we had a saying that there is this one whom they call themselves that cowboy, never die, if die, never vunda, if vunda, never unya. That kind of life, whereby you think you are the icon, you're everything. No, we are calling upon you that in this season where we're going in, we want you to know who you are, and know that you matter. Know that you have parents, you have siblings, you have people that are looking at you. When you misuse that time you have because of political gains, because of someone's desires, therefore we are going to lose you, and we don't like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is expected? What should we expect from such a season?
In this season, we are doing a lot of community policing, teaching people how to behave, how to handle their lives, and knowing these main people that are going to be campaigning, to not to lie to these guys to join things that they are not going to benefit from. We want a peaceful campaign. We want a peaceful living. But how are we going to do it? We are going to do it by knowing your value in the society. That these youths know their value. That if you campaign for Sebuliba and Sebuliba goes through, what are the next steps?
Okay.
You're losing your life, and your children are gonna suffer, but the other person you were supporting is not going to remember you. Therefore, do it wisely. Do it not like these guys. They want rooting. They do that kind of thing in rooting way. They just cause chaos in a trick of an eye. Their aim is what? It is not about the campaign. It's all about robbing. It's all about stealing. It's all about hurting. But we are vigilant. We are on ground, and we are not going to accept such actions to be seen in our community.
Okay. Yeah. We always see a lot of power being used. Mentally, I don't know if it is the opposition that has a problem, or it is the manner in which these things are handled. Why is it that every political season the opposition always has issues to do with peace? Because if the opposition is going to rally somewhere here, just be sure there is going to be a heat up somewhere.
No, there are guidelines. If you follow the guidelines that are given to you, then there is no chaos. But the people want to divert from the truth. They want to divert from the law. They want to divert from the rules, and they do it intentionally to cause chaos. Therefore, there are rules and regulations that are supposed to be followed, and those are the one we are implementing. We police, we don't do things in our way. We do things in the law. We implement the law. We guide you to keep law and order. If you are getting away from the order or the regulations that are given, we bring you back to line. Therefore, we are calling upon everyone that is standing in to follow the law, to follow the regulations and rules that are governing the campaigns. If you do that, if they tell you that at this time we should stop, stop. If they're saying that you have to gather in this place, if you have really good intentions and the development of Uganda is part of you, therefore you're not going to cause chaos. You're going to do exactly what you're told to do. But if you divert from the rules, because it's all about talking to people, it's all about telling your manifestation to the people. Therefore, if you're doing that, why are you doing the opposite? And that is why we come in, because our major role, where there is people, where there is property, police will never be away. That is where we are. Therefore, if we see things that are going berserk, things are going to another direction, we are coming in to put them right. That's why people think that we we are political, but we are not. We are doing what is right. Because you have another idea different from mine, you will think I'm against you.
Okay.
Therefore, we want us to be peaceful. We want us to love our Uganda. We want us to keep other people well. If you have your desires and I don't follow your desires, that is not a problem. Respect me, I respect you, we move. Yeah.
Okay. And how prepared are you to maintain peace during these rallies and campaigns for all these political gatherings?
Always police is on ground, always police is ready. But we just put in more practical and more, we bring in something new due to what is there. But we are always protected and we are always ready. Therefore, we are ready, and we are ready to go against those that are breaking the law. But if you do them right, we have no problem. We are to protect you, and we are to give you security. By the way, we give security to anyone that does his things rightly. But to anyone that does contrary, we don't accept that. Yeah.
How can the community work together with you to ensure there is no violence in this political season?
Yeah, that is why I'm saying that we do community policing. The community, we are bringing across the community to police, showing them that if there is instability, if there is chaos, if there is theft, if there is fighting in the community doesn't develop. If we need development, we need to work closely with the police and police with the people. And we have showed them that we are not against you, but we are there to serve you. We are for you, and we are a part of Uganda. What is good for Uganda and what is good for you, it is good for me. That is how we have always done that, to make sure people are safe.
Okay. And now, looking at this political season, so many people get lured by politicians to do their activities. I can say that they're even giving examples. There are some people who intentionally parade their young men who can exchange fists one here or there, and then attack another camp, and of course fight and all those things. So how can what advice do you have for people out there?
The advice we have for our people, we are saying there is laws that govern that. The law that governs you to conduct yourself well, it is me as Sebuliba. I don't have to enter into Sime's peace. He has his peace, I have my peace. Therefore, the peace that is given to you does not affect another person.
Oh, yes.
If I'm not with you, but I'm not against you. I'm just not with you, but I'm not against you. Therefore, we should know that we are Ugandans, and we should know that this is something for the time and it will end. But after it is done, what next? We are telling you that things stay. You can be my father, you're supporting something different, I'm supporting something different, but doesn't stop you from being my father.
Yeah.
Therefore, we are calling upon Uganda that this is something that is for our time being, but there is something for the rest of your life. Therefore, don't cause enmity because of the season.
Yeah.
And we're telling youths, be wise and be vigilant to know that is this right? What is this adding on me? And what is this adding on me? If you're not seeing any additional value, quit. Because your life is more important than any other thing. You are looked at as someone is seeing you as a hero. Therefore, if you indulge in things of causing chaos, of things of riots, we are going to arrest you, and we shall take you to the courts of law. And you never know, they might take you for good. Therefore, be wise. If you see things that are not productive, leave them. Go and work. Youths, go and work. Don't join yourself in these movements that are not of any value to you. Go and do your work. Concentrate. Those that are in school, go focus on schools. People at the universities and institutions. Youths, you have a future ahead of you. Don't be diverted. However much this person is going through, but because you don't have books, you will not get jobs. Therefore, concentrate on your books. Concentrate on your education. Concentrate on that small job you have. Don't look at the big side. Look at the small side to reach the big size. The problem with the youths, they are just excitement. They get excited at the first, and they leave what they've been doing, not knowing the time to return is there. That is why sometimes people say, don't throw the steps that helped you to reach far or to climb up. You might need those steps back, but yet you throw them away. Therefore, we are saying, youths, we need you the more. Therefore, mind about what you're doing. Right now, you have a business, but you're about to leave that business to do other things or to join someone whose individual desires, not for you. Because if someone he has the country or the community on heart, he will never do things that are hurting the community. He will always be protective. He will always be a guide. He will always be a teacher. He will always lead them to be good and acceptable citizen. Yeah.
I actually wanted to ask why is there always an excitement, too much excitement about this season, majorly in the people? Why do people get so excited?
The excitement comes from idleness. Because if you're not concentrating somewhere, you'll be excited by anything that comes that way. Therefore, that's why I'm saying, youths, go and work.
Oh, yes.
Be innovative. Create things. Don't say that, what. You can create. In you have a godly thing that can create. Innovate things, however small they are. Those people that you are admiring, those people that you are looking at as icons, they started small. They went out from the excitement zone and they came to the zone of reality, and they did something great. But this kind of being excited is going to cause you a lot. Leave the excitement zone and come to the reality zone and work. And when you work, you are going to have what to protect. The reason why you love life.
Yes.
You'll be conscious. Why? Because you are focusing somewhere. But the people you see that are just there lousy, shouting, throwing stones, they are not concentrating anywhere. They don't have a focus. They are not working. Why? They are losing nothing. But if someone has something he has invested, someone has a future ahead of him, he will not indulge in such kind of manner.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. What role does the police play in ensuring that the politicians follow the direct laws like that have been stipulated?
As I've told you, there are major role as police everywhere is to protect life and property. Being that there is life in this and property in this, we come in automatically. We don't come in for politics, but we come in because there is life and property. Therefore, we come in to protect this life and other life. We come in to protect these things, properties. That is why we are on ground, and that is why we are telling them to follow the guidelines, to follow the rules and regulations, to follow the law. And if they are diverting, we come in to put them right, and they go normal.
Okay. Yeah. Can the people outside there all report political misconduct?
Yeah, there is a table for politics.
There is a table for
There are cases that they are connected to that. We have that. And if someone is doing such and is committing crime in that angle, we have the law that governs that. And the cases are there. And we arrest you, we charge you, we take you to the law, to the court to decide your fate. Yeah.
Now, let me go back a little bit behind about the people being lured. You know, politicians have been so ways to understand the weaknesses in societies and that is the direction they take. So how can someone avoid being lured? Yet these politicians are wise enough to know that this family, they don't have this and this. If I take if I give them 5k, they will follow my crowd. Or if I bring a borehole in such and such a place, people are going to follow this and this. How can people be so wise enough to avoid such conduct?
The most way of people should be wise enough is to have what to do.
Oh.
The moment you have what to do, you'll always mind of what you do. And you will never be diverted from what you do or you're doing, because you have a future ahead of you with what you're doing. Therefore, you will never support other people who are not supporting your dream. That's why we want people to have what they're doing. Youths, have a dream, have a focus, know who you are and know what you want to be. If you know what you want to be and if you know what you want, you'll always work hard to achieve what you want. And that thing will never come just like that, like a miracle. Therefore, if someone brings this and you're focusing on this and you're already targeting this and you're already in the journey of this, you'll never be diverted to this. Therefore, that is why I'm saying youths, get what you're doing. Have a vision, have a plan, and know who you are. The moment you discover who you are and you know what you want to be, you are going to achieve and you're not going to be diverted.
There's a lot of unemployment. Isn't that a loophole as well? Why the politicians are going that way to engage much of the youth?
Yes, there is a lot of unemployment, but there is a lot of employment. Yes, it is just said because people, there are things they don't want to do. There are jobs they don't want to do. And that's why they say there is a lot of unemployment. But jobs are there. But because you have what you want to do, which you've not reached on, you don't want to do what will keep you reach what you want to do.
Wow.
Therefore, in life, do what is there to achieve what you don't have. But when you want to achieve what you don't have, when this one you are seeing you have, you're not doing it, how will it be? That is why when you go biblically, God is saying, show me what you're doing, I bless that. Yes, if you want to be blessed and to be, show what you want to be blessed, what God to bless. You are not doing anything, but you want to be rich. You're not doing anything, but you're saying the government is not helping you. What have you done? Why are other people doing something and you are not doing it? You can just leave that mentality and leave that those rumors you hear that are diverting you from knowing who you are. Create something as you and become someone, and everyone will be attracted to you and support you. Yes.
Wow. It is always interesting to have Afande Sebuliba here. The direction is always a wonderful one. It is not always a matter of speaking security issues and all that, but the well-being of you. So that is a very big goal, by the way. Make sure you're not idle. Make sure you're not just there seated. And then, because when you are that is how, if a police van is, I mean, if a rally van is passing around, that's how you'll want people outside, and that's how you'll be taken up and all these things. Yes. So it is a matter of you having something to do, and then that is a way you'll be able to sideline yourself from this. By the way, it is not a call for you to neglect voting and all that.
Exactly.
Practice your right. You have a right to vote. Please do that. And then also remember, there is after 2026, how are you going to be? Because this is only going to be happening in this season. After that, what next? Well, that is why I'm so much interested in listening to Afande here. Well, we're going in for a short break and return with more of this discussion. Please, this is a very interesting topic for you to sit back and listen to. But well, we have to take off these commercials.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Issues at Hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Oh yes, welcome back. You are still watching Issues at Hand here on Touch of Uganda Family TV, and we are powered by Protea Hotel by Marriott in Entebbe, a very wonderful place to go to, majorly as we head into the weekend. So please, you'd want to try out them. They have wonderful services in there. So we are still here with ASP Sebuliba Muhammad, who is the CLO, Community Liaison Officer for Nansana, and we are talking about this political season that we are headed into. How safe can you be, but also how can you not be used or not be lured by these politicians to achieve their goals as you stay undeveloped, as I can say, for lack of a better word. So, Afande, yes. We are still talking about being lured by politicians. How? What are some of the things the politicians can look out for, so they can things to look out for? So these politicians cannot take them for their own advantage. Some of these characters, someone can come promising things, things like that. What are some of these things these voters can look out for, or these natives?
No, that is why there is freedom of expression. That is why there is campaigning. Then it is mandated, it is accepted in the Constitution of Uganda. Someone has to express, and he has to present his manifestation to the public or to the community, and we are not against that.
Yes.
But what the reason why we come in that gathering, we are not coming in to oppose what your manifestation. We are coming in to protect you and the people you're talking to. Why? Because anyone has, we are in a threat. Therefore, when you see us coming in such gatherings, our role is life that is there and the property that is there. Therefore, when we come in, we want to see things that are being said on are being done, and what we want these people to do, learn to talk about yourself. Don't criticize another. Show your people what you want and what you're capable of doing for them. Let them fall in love with your manifestation. You get. Therefore, that is what we are trying to show the people, that we are not against campaigns, but our major role being that there are people involved and their property involved. That is the reason why we come in. We come in to protect, and we are saying these people that have come for the campaign, there is a time, from this time to this time, and when the time comes and has reached to vacate, let it be peaceful, because you have really expressed what you want these people to hear from you. That if the time reaches, don't allow night to come when you're still campaigning.
Oh yes.
That is, those are the things we are following as the law enforcement. We are enforcing law. We are doing how it is supposed to be. We are guiding you, because if you're going astray, we come in and like, Papa, this is not right. This is how it should be done. That is it. And that's why we're saying, and we're telling Ugandans, police is not against you. Police is for you. But police is to protect you and your property, is to guide you and not allow anything harmful to come across you.
Oh yes. I like the statement you made that if I'm a son, if I'm a child and I'm supporting something different, it does not stop me from being your child as a parent.
And it is not a crime.
It is not a crime,
because choice lies in the hands of the builder. Yes.
Well, so I am interested, because there are people who totally, even in families, by the way, they totally go off. You find they're not greeting themselves because this one is in camp B, this one is in camp A. And also, there's the manners tend to deteriorate so much. You find two grown-ups abusing themselves totally, very bad. So, in terms of manner deterioration, what advice would you have?
And that is a case. Because that is why we are coming in. Because we are telling Ugandans, people of Nansana, they know. What we tell them is there are many criminalities that can be developed in such a manner. Threatening someone is a case. Manipulating someone is a case. Entering into or indulging into someone's peace is a case. There is what they call indecent assault is a case. Those things, those are things that come in, and we are to arrest you and charge you, because if you are you are doing indecent assault on someone because of having different desires or different support, and you start abusing someone and start insulting someone, the case will be opened. If you start threatening someone because I believe in this and you believe in this and you threaten me that if you don't do this I will do this, that is the case, we shall arrest you. If you start propaganda and talking ill about someone, tarnishing his image, we shall arrest you. If you use computer misuse and start posting things that are not right to the person, we shall arrest you. That is why people should know that when you're going into this, know your limits. Know you are Ugandan and he is a Ugandan. Therefore, everyone has to respect each other, things to move well.
People have a tendency of hiring bloggers, and they speak things that are totally very not real about some people, because they are in different camps, and that is the method they would love to use to tarnish their name.
And that's why I've told you that there is what they call computer misuse. Computer misuse, it was past, and we have seen many that have been culprits who have been victims of that. Therefore, you mind. That's why I told you, don't be selfish-centered. And don't be for today, mind about tomorrow. Whatever you're doing, just imagine if I've done this and I'm arrested and I'm put in prison, what will my children eat?
Oh, yes.
What will my business continue? Think about things that are beyond. Don't be myopic. Don't be in a box. Don't allow yourself to be in one box. To put your, think beyond the box and see widely. Because if you think you're going to insult this person, and if you think you're going to assault this person, and if you think you're going to threaten this person, and if you think you're going to tarnish someone's image, and you think you'll go normal, no, there is a case to answer. You never know by the time your case is put before the judge which state is he in, and you'll go for good. Therefore, mind about more. This is for some time. It's for a period of time, but you are there to stay. You are there to stay. We are calling upon you people, know who you are. The problem that makes people really do things in a funny way is because they don't know whom they are. The moment you discover who you are, I'm telling you, you're going to do right things, because you matter. You know that you're important more than any other person, and you will know that I am of something to add on my country. Therefore, if I do things in a wrong way, I will answer, and I will not be able to perfect or to do what I'm supposed to do for my country.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of technology right now. How best can we use technology during this period of time? Because it also has crimes that come along with it, but also if it is poorly used, it tarnishes some people's images or names.
That is why I said in every one person has what they call consciousness. You have the conscious. You have the conscious. Who told you that this is fire and this is not? This is water, or this is fire can burn you? In your conscious, even if it is a kid, he will just do like this because he knows it is not. It is inborn. Someone to know that this is right and this is wrong. Therefore, you know what is right and what is wrong, and you do it intentionally.
Some people do it for money.
Intentionally, and some people do it for money. Which money then that is not going to last? You're doing it for money. After they're giving you 20, you are hurt, and you're going to spend 50. Can you imagine? They're giving you 20, but you're going to do it that you ride this motorcycle like in a stubborn way, and with that you get an accident. You're going to spend like 100, yet you got 20. calculate. Be calculative. Be calculative. See beyond what is there. Know who you are and know what you want to be. Get something to do. Make yourself busy. And that is when you grow and grow and grow, and everyone will admire you after you have changed your mind.
Okay.
It's just a mindset. You have a mindset that there is no jobs. You have a mindset that there is no this. You have a mindset that this is for this one. You have a mindset that this is for this one. Come on. Those ones have done something and they've prepared. A blessing will come to a person who is prepared. Yes. Opportunities don't just come far. Are you ready for the opportunity? Position yourself. Be strategic. And you'll get to reach somewhere. And you'll start saying, no, these people start saying things that this one is bewitching me. Why? You're not focused. In this kind, in this period we are in politics, they're also putting in witchcraft. Really, that is where we are. Because if the youths are idle, let me tell you, they are not going to create jobs for you. You are going to create jobs for yourselves.
That's a hard one.
You're not going to create. They are not going to create jobs for you. You're going to create jobs for yourself. How? Do what you're supposed to do. Position yourself, and it will come to you.
Politicians are constructing churches, they are building mosques, they are buying ambulances. Is that enough for the public to trust them?
That's why I said that don't know who you are. If you think you are bought a kilo of sugar and whatever and what, then you are not worthy. Know who you are and have values. Know what is important. Don't look at today only. After today is done, what about tomorrow? You will not be ruined to do things that are not forever. Now look at this wave that was there. What happened? I won't go into such. But what I'm trying to show you, that know who you are and know what you want. Because if you don't know who you are and you don't know what you want, you'll be diverted by those who know what they want.
How do you handle complaints that are reported against some politicians who incite violence?
Exactly, that is of course there is that also. Inciting violence is a crime. For us, we shall arrest you due to that case that is there. Then we shall do the needful. We shall get evidence, and we shall submit to the state, and the state will determine if you are to be. The file is to be sanctioned, to be forwarded to court. For our role is, we shall do that. There is what they call inciting violence, which is a crime. It is a case. We shall do our paperwork and we shall send.
Okay. And what do you expect from the public as we head into this period of time? What conduct do you expect in order to have a peaceful season?
No, Ugandans are very wise, and they know what they want. And they learn, because they've been learning. It has been a transition. They have known what is right, and they've known what is right. And they know who is lying them and who is not lying them. Ugandans are very funny. They will excite you here and they do something different. Therefore, I'm proud of Ugandans, because they know what they want. And therefore, I believe we are going to be peaceful than before. Why? Because they've done it all, they've seen it all, and they are minding about their business. They are working. They are focusing. It will be so someone to no, they are focused. They mind about, they have businesses to protect. They have life to protect. Why? They are protecting their life to enjoy their businesses. Therefore, they will not go into such kind of things unless otherwise those little things. And also we are now going ahead to talk to them, because they just need someone to talk to them. We are talking to them. We are not condemning them. We are saying, no, you can make it. You can still be a better person. There is something different from what you think it is. You can, and people are changing. I'm like, anyway, let me focus on this. And they are coming, they are voters, but they know what they are supposed to do, and they know the law. We are teaching them the law. We are teaching them that if you do this, this is a case, it will hold you and you will not enjoy what you want to enjoy tomorrow. You want to vote because you will be in prison. Therefore, know what you should do, know what is right. Stop inciting violence. Stop using your computer badly. Stop assaulting others. Stop these funny talks. Respect each other and let everyone be in his lane. And they are grasping that and they are doing what is right.
Okay. There's a way a community becomes so peaceful when there is development. In your view, and now as a person, what advice, how would you want a voter to get choices of their own? Because it is through leaders that some development comes. Yes, no, though not entirely, but of course they also contribute much because they are the overalls, they are the overseers of the place. How would you advise one to attack this political season in regards to choices and all that?
One of the things that make things move well is security. Because however much I have the desire to work, however much I have the desire to vote, however much I have the desire to stand in as a candidate, but if there is insecurity, I won't. I want. Now the best thing one should look at and know and judge that there is security, there is freedom of speech, that I can enjoy, that I can move. However much I've not eaten, but I will reach. I've not eaten, but there is no war. I think because there is no war, I think tomorrow I will eat, though today I have not eaten. You have hope. You understand? Yes. Because if you have hope, you persuade, you cling on. Now, one of the things you guys should look at, that how is the security of Uganda? We're enjoying whatever we're enjoying because of the security. We're developing because of the security. Therefore, that is something that is beyond that people cannot analyze. But if there is war, how can you develop? If there is law, can you come in to stand for that position? If there is war, therefore, we just have to know and thank, and we maintain the security. That is the way to go. Because everything rotates on security.
Okay.
Everything rotates on security. Therefore, let's focus on security. Let's know what is in Uganda and look at other countries. And if you see that, yes, we have this, let's hold it, let's hold on it, let's keep it jealously, let's, and we shall move and we shall maneuver and everyone will reach his goal.
Okay. How can the community be supportive to you in this season?
The way the community should be supportive is to do what is right. Is to let us know where the problem is. It is to work hand in hand with us. Is to know that without security there's no peace. Is to know without security there's no development. Is to know without security there's no creativity. And then we work hand in hand for the development, for the goodness, and for the betterness of our country.
Wow. That's very interesting. Now, as we wind up, I see time has started hitting us. Could you give us your last remarks in regards to the discussion, but also the general peace and well-being of us in this season?
First of all, I would wish to thank the people of Nansana, where they are community liaison officer. They are cooperative. They're working hand in hand with us. And they are changing. The news, the name you could hear about Nansana was different from what is there. Why? Because there is community engagement. The community has supported us and we are supporting the community. We are working hand in hand to eliminate criminality.
Nansana was a very terrible place.
Yes, it was terrible. But because we have penetrated, we are showing them that we are one, but we can cause a change. Those people, they are just doing it to turn, and those people are changing. We are preaching to them the gospel of good security and how to conduct themselves. Therefore, I call upon everyone else that let us work together for the betterment of our country.
Okay.
I remain Sebuliba Muhammad, Community Liaison Officer Nansana. We love you and have a peaceful time in this season.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Afand. It has been such an insightful one, and we really appreciate. Please take it up. Take the messages that have been shared majorly of how you can be peaceful. And for me, the highlight is make sure you are engaged. Make sure you are doing something. Do not leave your business because you're going to attend, you're going to go for matches and all those things. Please, your life first, and then the others can follow. If you have left a city, in well and good. But if you know you're going to close shop and then go for these things, then there is a very big problem. It is your life first, and then these other things shall follow. But please remember to cast your vote. That is your right. That is your whole responsibility as a person if you're above 18 here in the nation. So I want to appreciate you for joining us here today this morning. My name is Luke Majumbali Naitwe, and I want to wish you a lovely day. We have been powered by Protea Hotel by Marriott in Entebbe. Stay blessed.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.